Hello everyone and welcome back to Shelf Indulgent. My name is Devin and today I have a book haul for you guys. So on my last book haul video I did mention the fact that I was on a book buying freeze until my local library had their Friends of the Library book sale that they do annually. That did happen on the weekend of March 23rd, I believe, and I went and I bought a lot of books. I'm not going to talk too much about each book in this video because I have, I think, over 34 books to mention to you guys. That being said, let's just go ahead and get into it because we got a lot of books to talk about. So the first book that I will mention is a book that I want to do a giveaway for. This is because I won this book on a Goodreads giveaway back in December. And in February, when I hadn't received the book yet, I reached out to the publisher, Riverhead Books. Just so you guys know, Riverhead was super helpful and sent me a copy immediately and apologized for it getting lost in the mail. The postal service at my old address was really bad about losing things, so I wrote that book off and assumed that I was never going to get it until mid-February. I got my book, and then in the beginning of March I got the original book that they sent me in December. So I now have 2 copies of this book, so I thought it would be the perfect one to do a giveaway on. And that book is Mouthful of Birds by Samanta Schweblin. This is a short story collection by an author, I believe she's Argentinian, and it's translated to the English, of course, because I only speak or read English. If you guys want to enter to win a copy of this book, just comment below and be sure to subscribe to my channel and you'll be entered. I think what I'll do is select a winner on May 1st. I'll just use a random number generator and we'll pick a winner, and whoever wins gets this book. The other book that I did buy before my freeze was actually over was one that I found in a thrift store, and it was $1, and that is Homegoing by Yaa Gyasi. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I am a terrible person, but I've seen this book all over BookTube and I've been vaguely interested in it, and I saw it for $1, so I had to pick it up. The next books that I'll mention are my book of the month picks. I didn't select any for January or February, so I went ahead and got 3 in March. And the 3 that I chose were The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, Early Riser by Jasper Fforde? I don't know. And Lot by Bryan Washington. So I'm really excited to pick those up. So that brings us to the books that I purchased at the library sale. And this library sale had, I went 2 days. So on Saturday, everything was, paperbacks were $1 and hardbacks were $2. And then I went on Sunday and it was a half price day. So paperbacks were 50 cents and hardbacks were $1. So I ended up buying just a ton of books, and a lot of them were books I'd never heard of. Some of them were books I wanted to read. Some of them were by authors I had read before. Some of them weren't. So I kind of organized this into some categories. So the first books that I'll talk about are by authors that I had previously read and wanted to read more of. And I only found 2 in that category. And those were Hardboiled Wonderland at the End of the World by Haruki Murkami and Marvel and a Wonder by Meno. I read a lot by both of these authors in my teenage years, so I'm interested to read them because it's been a while since I've read anything by them. So I'd like to see if it still stands up. The next category of books are books that I haven't necessarily read anything by the author, but I've heard a lot about them, and so I thought they would be worth the 50 cent to $2 investment to give them a try. So to start us off with that, it's Being Mortal by Atul Gawandi, The Age of Miracles by Karen Thompson Walker, The Hours by Michael Cunningham, Zadie Smith's Swing Time, Kafka, The Complete Stories, The Remains of the Day by Kazuo Ishiguro, Dreams from My Father by Barack Obama, There But For Thee by Ali Smith. I picked up 2 by Jeanette Winterson because I've been really wanting to read her, and they had these 2, so I got them immediately without even thinking about it. I got 2 by Karen Russell, That is Swamplandia and Vampires in the Lemon Grove. And these were $1 each, so I could not pass them up. I also picked up A Girl Named Zippy by Haven Kimmel. This one my mother-in-law read and loved and highly recommended, so I thought I'd give it a whirl. I also have A Wolf at the Table by Augustin Burroughs. Fresh Complaint by Jeffrey Eugenides. Freedom, a novel by Jonathan Franzen. This super cool old edition of John Wyndham's Chalky, which just looks adorable. And it's all beat up and I love it. Invasive by Chuck Wendig. I've never read anything by him, but I'm really excited to try this one. And The World Has Changed, which is Conversations with Alice Walker. And I think this one will be really interesting. I also picked up several cookbooks for $1 a piece. So this is the Eating Well cookbook, One Good Dish, and Eat Your Vegetables. So I am trying to cook more and cook a little healthier. So hopefully I'll find some good recipes in these guys. Because we just moved into our new home, I found these lovely plant books, which are coming in handy because I am planting a garden for the first time. So this is the A to Z Encyclopedia of Garden Plants, and it has just tons of information in it. It's really cool. And I also got the Houseplant Encyclopedia, which is another really cool, and that just tells you all about different houseplants. The last category of books are basically just books that I knew nothing about, and I just picked them up because they looked cool, and we'll see what happens with those. The first one is The Letter, Queer Writers' Notes to Their Younger Selves. So this is a collection of essays. I think that could be interesting. This one is Soledad by Angie Cruz. A High Wind in Jamaica by Richard Hughes. The Shooting Gallery and Other Stories by Yuki Tsushima. I Am Radar by Reef Larson. All the Birds Singing by Evie Wild. And the last one is Land of Love and Drowning by Tiffany Benique. So I'm not going to do one of those, like pick them all up, because I think that I would probably throw my back out if I did that, because this is a massive pile of books. So if you guys have read any of these books, please share your thoughts below. I don't know much about any of them. I don't know what order I'm going to read them in. I don't know if some of them are even worth the space on my shelf. So if there are any that I should skip or any that I should push to the front of my TBR, let me know below. And don't forget to enter the giveaway for Mouthful of Birds below as well. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Shelf Indulgent for more content. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!